Scroll of Vāyu, the breath lord. Prana, momentum, and the power to move again. Before you were strong, before you were tired, before you were over it, you were breathing. And if you're still here, still breathing, still reading, then Vāyu is already in the room. Vāyu is wind, yes, but deeper than wind. Prana, the life force current that animates the body, sharpens the mind, and pushes destiny forward when you've been stuck in the same emotional hallway for way too long. If Agni burns the lie, Varuna tightens the truth, then Vāyu does the next holy thing. He makes you move. Vāyu isn't air. He's the current behind life. Air is what you notice. Vāyu is what you feel when life returns. That first deep inhale after crying, that sudden motivation after months of numbness, that moment you realize, I can't stay here anymore. That's Vāyu. He's the force that says, you don't need a perfect plan, you need motion. The blockage isn't always spiritual. Sometimes it's breath. Here's the part people don't want to hear because it's too simple. A lot of your stuckness is nervous system congestion. Shallow breathing, shallow energy. Shallow energy, shallow decisions. Shallow decisions, repeated outcomes. Vāyu doesn't shame you. He corrects you. He's like, breathe deeper, stand up, drink water, go outside, move your body. Because your spirit can't drive a body that's locked in freeze. Vāyu's secret weapon. He removes invisible weight. Wind doesn't argue with clutter. It clears. Vāyu teaches cleansing without drama. Stale thoughts, old grief that never got to move, resentment you keep recycling, fear disguised as intuition, loyalty to what keeps you small. If it can't breathe, it can't live. That's the Vāyu law. Prana and the inner winds. Here's the esoteric engine under the hood. Prana isn't just one thing. It moves in currents, inner winds that affect energy, mood, digestion, libido, focus, anxiety, sleep. When your prana is balanced, you feel like, I can handle life. When it's chaotic, you feel like everything is too much. Vāyu's teaching is not be calm, it's get your breath back, because breath is the steering wheel. Vāyu's shadow lesson. Momentum can become anxiety. Wind can be refreshing. Wind can also be a hurricane. So Vāyu has a warning. If you move without direction, you'll call it freedom, but it's actually avoidance. Some people stay busy to avoid feeling. Some people stay moving to avoid intimacy. Some people chase new to avoid healing old. Vāyu doesn't want you scattered. He wants you alive and aimed. Vāyu's medicine for the collective. No rituals, just real. 1. Breathe like you mean it. 3 rounds. Inhale 4 counts, hold 2, exhale 6. Do that 3 times and notice how your reality changes. 2. Move one thing today. 1 call, 1 clean corner, 1 walk, 1 honest text. Vāyu loves small momentum. 3. Speak what you've been holding in. Unspoken truth clogs the chest. 4. Stop living in rooms with no air. That includes relationships, group chats, and jobs that suffocate you. 5. Choose one direction for 7 days. Scattered energy makes weak magic. Focus makes strong life. Vāyu is working with you. You crave fresh air, open space, movement. You feel allergic to stagnation. You get random bursts of courage. You stop tolerating dead environments. Your body asks for rhythm, sleep, water, walks, consistency. You start leaving what you used to explain away. That's not you being dramatic. That's your life force returning. May your lungs become a temple again. May your chest loosen. May your nervous system unfreeze. May your grief move instead of harden. May your courage come back in small, steady waves. May you stop calling stagnation stability. And if you don't know what to do next, hear Vāyu's simple instruction. Breathe, then move. The path appears behind motion. Receipts. Read out Receipts Time Collective. Here's where the backbone of this scroll comes from. The early Vedic hymn layer, especially the Rig Veda tradition, for Vāyu as a major wind deity closely linked with life force and breath, and for the broader concept of prana as a sacred animating current. Classical Upanishadic and later yogic philosophy streams for the expansion of prana as life energy and the idea of inner winds that affect mind and body states. Traditional yoga and Ayurvedic frameworks for the practical linkage between breath patterns, nervous system state, and mental clarity, how shallow breath correlates with agitation, and deeper exhale supports calming. Standard academic reference syntheses, major encyclopedias, and mythology dictionaries for consolidated explanations of Vāyu's role and how the breath life force concept develops across time. That's the foundation for today's scroll. Receipts delivered.
Channeled by your architect musician, 36110, 27 palms of eyes. The golden whisperer, sea star, Devalan see all. Apply the news you can use, truth and accuracy. The real non-bedazzled jewels.
You only have to say nothing. I already know. I know.
Vāyu is the breath lord, the life force that clears the fog, breaks the freeze, and brings momentum back to your spirit. When you can't move, you don't need a miracle, you need your breath.
To our beautiful collective, from our day ones to every new soul joining this journey, we love and appreciate you deeply. You've turned this space into so much more than a community. You've made it a family. Thank you, truly. Your presence, your energy, and even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to shift the compass for many in ways unseen but deeply felt. Here's to each of you, all new and the many more to come. We're just getting started, and we're so grateful you're here with us. With love and infinite appreciation from the collective of Shaman Ahll.
Your breath is a steering wheel for reality. Shallow breath keeps you in survival loops. Deep breath returns you to choice. When life feels stuck, don't overthink. Inhale truth, exhale the lie, then take one clean step. Motion is how the path reveals itself.